Good morning, April 28th. Just left Flagstaff. Had a pretty good night stay at the KOA. Got some laundry, shower, mandatory food. Got a resupply done. Back on the trail. We ought to be at the canyon about 6 days, we think. We're getting ready to head into the San Francisco peaks. We're just on the edge of them now. Get up 8,000 plus, close to 9,000 feet next day or two. So we'll keep you posted on what we see and do. To meet another not so fuzzy friend on the trail.
Pretty?
Actually a pretty snake.
Don't look poisonous.
Have to look up and see what it is, but just out here kicking it in the sun. We found a fountain. And the trail. We walked through a couple of sections today that were logged, but this one virtually a clear cut. And just kind of interesting to see it. You see the big pile of trash they left. Good morning, April 29th. Headed up on the shoulder of Humphreys. And by all accounts, we've got about maybe 8 miles of patchy snow like this. It's been a pleasant morning. Actually, this morning was probably one of our warmer mornings since we've been on trail. And we're still at 7,500 feet, so we're gonna climb up to about 9,000 today, right below Humphreys, and then we'll drop back down. But it's been a great morning so far. It stays patchy like this. We'll get through these 8 miles and get back on a decent pace. Been walking about 3 miles in solid snow, getting up here on the shoulder of Mount Humphreys. Pretty neat views up here. It's been some tough hiking, but it hadn't been all that bad really. So lunch with a view. Can't beat this. Pretty much what this afternoon's going to be. We post hole a little bit, but for the most part, you stay on top. Patches here and there, see the trail. Not too bad to follow. We're at mile 612. Came out in this clear cut. Appears the snow's cleared, but again, we have reports it's up to 618. So we'll get up around this corner and see what we find. When we first kind of hatched this plan to hike the Arizona Trail, we never thought we'd see sights like this. Hiking in 3 or 4 feet of snow, trying to find the trail. Been a pretty interesting day. And we're gonna call this one Dinner by the River. We actually got water out of that. We got about 5 liters. We're gonna eat dinner here. Walk 2-3 more miles and see what happens. So. Good morning, April 30th. Here we are at our little campsite from last night. A little update on the phone. Had a great view of Humphreys last night. Nice views around. Nice views. Nice open country. Looks like we're snow free until we get to the North Rim, whenever that is. Looks like it's gonna be a good day, nice and more downhill than uphill for sure. So we'll keep you posted. So yesterday we walked up to 9,000 feet, 2, 3, 4 foot of snow. Not quite 11 o'clock today, and we're just walking this wide open ground. You see out in front of us, it's not barren, but it looks barren. Just a interesting little juxtaposition that the trail provides you. Yeah, we just spent an hour and a half in the shade for lunch, which was kind of nice, eh? About 84. This is the basically passage 35. It's the kind of ground we're walking over, open, totally exposed, a little light wind. It was a nice break. We'll see how far we get this afternoon. Passage 35 has been a lot like this. Just open ground, open country. Been kind of warm today. It's starting to cool off, getting a little windier, so it actually feels pretty good. Here's our view from our tent this evening. See, spectacular. Sunset colors everywhere. Good morning, May 1st. You can see by the previous pictures we had a great sunset, great sunrise. Got up out of camp early, headed across this mesa. About a 4.5 mile walk to water this morning. We're both out. It's pretty scarce through here in passage 35, but we'll get there, camel up, and keep on trucking for the day. So enjoy. Just finished lunch and we're getting in the Kaibab National Forest now. See, Grandview Tower is only 23 miles away. We can really kind of see and feel the end coming. Starting to discuss how we're going to get down in the canyon, what trail to take back out of the canyon. We'll figure all that out here in about 2 days, but pretty exciting right now. This passage 35 has been a lot like this, nice and open. Wear your sunscreen, sun hat, sun hoodie. It's all needed. About our last mile stretch before camp tonight. We're in passage 36. We're climbing up to the what they call the Coconino Rim. It's been a long, kind of hot day. It's been a little windy, so it's helped. It'll be nice to get up here. There's good water. It's been about a 15-mile stretch through the latter part of passage 35 into 36. So up north here, the water's a little more scarce. Got to do a little more planning, carry a little extra weight. Good morning, May 2nd. Here we are at what's called Russell Tank. Been on the trail for a little while this morning. This little valley we've been just gradually climbing up has been beautiful. Had a little animal noises last night about 3 o'clock. I think they were probably elk. First it sounded like bears, but I think they were probably elk down by the water tank. It's just been a pleasant morning this morning. Keep you posted on the rest of the day. It's our first sighting of the North Rim. Still quite a ways over there, but pretty cool to see it. This is Grandview Tower. Pretty good view of the canyon. Probably hard to see. Looks a little hazy or smoky for some reason. That's where we're headed in the next 2 days. And eventually get up on that other side. Left Grandview Tower a while back, about an hour ago, but while we were there, we were checking. There's a fire on the north rim. So it's kind of hazy and smoky all the way over here. You can definitely smell it. This kind of heightens your senses. Makes you aware of your surroundings. Passage 37. And this is our water stop for dinner. Pretty dry up here. You gotta take what you can get. That's pretty clear. We'll make it work. Have a nice warm dinner. Continue on. Been walking for at least a mile and a half through this open forest down this nice road, which makes for great traveling. We've noticed they've thinned out a lot of these smaller longleaf pines. They've got them neatly stacked all over the place, and you can see fresh green grass growing everywhere. Really opens the forest up. Here we are, May 3rd, headed into the Grand Canyon here this afternoon, into the park anyway. Passed a sign that described some prescribed burns they had in the area, and here we are walking by one. There's still stuff smoldering a little bit. That would explain probably most of that smoke we saw yesterday. This is only 6 to 10 miles away from that, so this time of year I guess they burn a lot out here, freshen up these forests. Danger, danger. Eventually we'll turn and go up over the top of that. It's really pretty, beautiful morning. Feels like it's gonna be a warm day, so we'll see what happens.
So,
Until next time,
ramble on.